Hey guys, it's Strutter, December 5th, 2025, with a look at some silver price action. And there's a silver 1 ounce maple. While we get started, I want to go to a chart right away. This is the daily chart. I'll put up on screen. And the obviously showing the breakout from that cup and handle formation that we watched as it completed the handle and then broke out. And then last Friday, I put out a video a week ago, and we talked about that cup and handle formation and that the breakout would probably be not as high as some people were thinking, but that we would likely have more green candles than red over the next little while in the daily chart. And yeah, that does look like that's what happened, although it's kind of sideways if you want to put it that way. It's not it's not as bullish looking as some breakouts have looked in the past. I think it got kind of hammered down a couple of key times, and there was some dollar strength as well that prevented it from really breaking out the way that it wanted to. But it's still a pretty good looking chart. We are up on the daily chart, up pretty nicely. Lots of green candles there, and I think most of that will continue for the most part. But I kind of want to talk about the weekly candle chart here, and I'm just not going to talk too much about it, but I do think that there is a pullback coming at some point. I don't know why in the fundamentals there would be a pullback, because things are really heating up. There's a lot of exchanges look like they're going to have a force majeure or something like that coming. They're going to have to settle in cash with a lot of people. I think there's a lot of physical shortages coming around the corner. So the price, even Mike Maloney is saying the price he thinks may times 10 from here. If you've been watching him lately, he thinks somewhere between 5 to 15 times higher than where it is now. So I don't know. That's totally reasonable to me. I've been saying in the hundreds of dollars for many years, and up to $1,000 even. And Endless Mountain, my friend, was saying $1,000 silver a long time ago. That's almost 20 years ago he was saying that. And so all that is definitely possible, especially in Canadian dollars. I'm talking Canadian dollars there with 1,000, but it certainly could be American dollars too. You never know. It is this what's coming and what is happening even now is unprecedented. So the next 2 monthly candles I think are going to be pretty big and pretty green, the start of 2026. But that's getting ahead of myself. I didn't want to talk about too much about the long-term charts. So let's talk about one other thing, is Bitcoin. A little switch there to the cryptocurrency Bitcoin, which I've been talking about on this channel since 2011, and doing heavy analysis of the price and the future predictions since 2013. So at least 12 years of Bitcoin analysis and discussion on this channel. And what I wanted to say about Bitcoin is, and crypto in general, is now, even though Bitcoin and crypto has taken a hit in the past couple of months, now may still be a very good time to switch over to other things that have tangible value. Let's give an example of some of that tangible value right there. There we go. There's 25 ounces. 25 ounces of silver maples. And if you have 0.1 Bitcoin, how much silver could you get, or how much precious metals could you get? I did that little thought experiment today, so what you see here is part of that. You can get 25 1-ounce maples, but obviously you can get more than that. Even though silver and gold are up, it may still be a good time to buy gold and silver. I was thankful that I was able to get out of cryptocurrency earlier this year. January, I bought a lot of gold, and then in the summer, and then more recently, before it popped up, I bought more silver and added to my silver, and so I feel really thankful that I did. Crypto may get a bounce. It may come back. I don't know how far down this bear market will go. I was thinking maybe 75,000 or even 70,000. So far it's only come back to 80, and now it has taken a bit of a bump up to 90, so it may stabilize here, or maybe the bear market has yet to complete the downward move. And I was blessed to start the year with more than 1 Bitcoin. I now have far less than that, and I'm thankful about that. But with 0.1 Bitcoin, we can get that there, and we can also get some other world 1 ounce coins like the Somalian elephant and Austrian Philharmonic. That's an Australian kangaroo. There's a Mexican, I think, Libertad. Yeah, Libertad. American eagle. There's a New Zealand fern. That's a Chinese panda, and the Britannia right there. You can get those, including all the premiums and the shipping for all this. This is all including the premiums and the shipping. But I don't have really room for it on the screen, but still with the 0.1 Bitcoin, you can also get yourself 3 10-ounce silver bars, just to add a little bit of weight to your stack there. And well, maybe I'll have to slide that forward, just remember that there. And then there's also let's see, that's $11 worth of 80% silver. I think some of it's actually 92.5% silver, but anyway. And then I have another 2 $5 face value piles of junk silver. So that's what you can get there for 0.1 Bitcoin. Oh, sorry. There's the 1 ounce gold maple as well. There. But that's what you can get for 0.1 Bitcoin, and I think it's just sort of a visual. It doesn't all fit in the screen. It goes quite a bit higher than that. But anyway, that's about 0.1 Bitcoin, and it's just sort of a reminder to people. You can get something of very tangible physical value. Even though precious metals have gone up, and even though crypto has gone down, it still may be a good time. I'm not telling anyone what to do. Obviously, this is what I myself have done, and I think maybe it's still a good time to do it. Precious metals still may have a long ways to go, and crypto may have a long ways to fall. It may stabilize, it may even have another bull run, but it looks like precious metals are headed higher in price, and also precious metals are a tangible physical store of intrinsic value. The value is contained within the metal here. Bitcoin does have value. We can talk about that another time, but this, for me, is a physical store of value, and nothing beats that. This is true money. Thanks for watching, and thanks for the 9,000 subscribers. That's the first time I've hit that number, so that's awesome. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon.